Well, hello everybody. This is Mark Johnson with MJ TV. This is my very first video. It's probably take 583 by now. This is not as easy as I thought it would be. Talking in front of a camera is not easy. I feel like I'm going crazy talking to myself. It's especially difficult for somebody that's an introvert like myself. I've never enjoyed having attention on myself, and so as a result of that, I've always tried to stay anonymous. I never wanted my name associated with MJ Guitars. I never wanted my picture associated with it. I just felt uncomfortable with that. But then I came to the realization, and maybe partially because of age, but I came to the realization that there might be people out there that would like to know a little bit about the person that builds the Mirage, about the person behind MJ Guitars. And so I thought that I would start a video channel where I would be able to share some things like that with you. In 2025, this year marks the 50th year that I've been building guitars. I started when I was 19 years old. I was building guitars before I even met my wife, Joan. It's one of the longest things that I've ever done in my life. I've even been building guitars longer than I've been married. I started working at Alembic. I worked there for 3 years, and then I started doing it on my own. And then in 1993, I built the very first Mirage guitar, the prototype, and that's 33 years ago. That's mind-boggling to me. 33 years ago, it seems like yesterday. 1993 is 33 years ago. Yeah, well, that's time just keeps marching on, doesn't it? But let me show you this model here that we built. This is the Mirage guitar. This particular one is a Mirage GT. It has the Telecaster setup, and you'll see there that is our signature headstock there. Now, in this series of videos here, I want to accomplish a number of things. I want to talk about the different models that we build. There's 5 of different models that we build, and I was thinking that maybe what I would do is in one episode just take one model, tell you about it, and so you can get a better idea of it. Another thing I would like to accomplish is to show you some of the different projects that we're working on. In addition to making the Mirage guitar, there's other little things that we like to do. I call them art projects. Yes, they're guitars, but they're really designed to be more art pieces. That I enjoy doing that, and so I do those type of things for me. They're not commission pieces. They're just ideas that I have. Maybe I get some input from some other, maybe family members, something like that. And so we get this idea and we got to build it, right? I was thinking about these projects. They're kind of like a faucet, but a faucet that won't turn off. So you constantly have these ideas just coming out, and you got to do them. And so I would like to show you some of those and share with you the process, the different steps and progress of it, stuff like that. And so you'll see some of that on here. Also, I want to show you how I go about building the guitar. Now, there's a lot of ways to do something right, and what I will be showing is the way I do it here. I'm not suggesting that the way I do it is the best way to do it. There's a lot of different ways to do it. You might have your own idea of how it's done, and that's fine here. But what I'm showing you is this is how I do it. Now, you can't just go down to a local hardware store or tool supply place and buy tools for guitar building here. A lot of times we have to build them ourselves, and so we have a small machine shop where we're able to fabricate different tooling, drill fixtures, things like that. And so I want to show you those things as well. Not, again, because it's the right way to do it, but it's the way that we do it, the way that I do it, and you might get some inspiration, you might get some ideas. I don't know. You know, that's what we're going to do, though. We have another thing that I would like to do, because we have 50 years of building guitars, and when I say we, I mean, you know, my kids, my daughter Deidre and my son Ethan worked with me, and we have a lot of experiences that we would like to share. And so maybe we'll have a video where we kind of sit down and we go over some of these experiences. Some of them are really interesting. I think you'll really enjoy those. Another thing that I'm going to do is interview different artists. I work with different artists. I really enjoy that because they have a different way of looking at things than I do. I told this one artist that I'm doing some work with, and so she wants me to tell her, well, what do you want here? How do you want this done? And so my response to that was, I know what's in my head. I want to know what's in your head. You decide what to do that in this particular case. And so I want to share some of that process with you, introduce those ones. Another thing that we're going to do is probably some nonsense here, you know, have some fun. One thing I want to encourage is find something that you really enjoy doing. See, every morning I wake up and I can't wait to go to work. I really enjoy doing that. And so that accomplishes two things, in my opinion. One, I don't have to work a day in my life. This is not work to me. I enjoy doing this. And the second thing is I forgot what I was going to say. But I'm not going to redo this video again here because I've done it so many times. But there's another reason. Maybe I'll think about it and I'll share it with you in another video. And so if this sounds interesting to you, if you'd like this kind of content, then I encourage you to like and subscribe. And if you have some suggestions of some things that you would like to see, then put them in the comments there, and I'll try to read as many as I can and do that. All right. Hey, thanks a lot for listening, and I really appreciate everything from you. Thank you, and see you in the next video.